The kids animator responded. Yep, we're back. Recently I did a video talking about the worst kids animator of all time called Chappie Sway. In that video we talked about how this guy posts videos that on the surface look like kids content, but in reality have some of the most weird, twisted jokes that definitely should not be watched by kids. Well, that video completely exploded and we have an update today on Chappie. Since the video got 500,000 views in 1 week, Chappie obviously saw the video. And let's just say, he wasn't really happy with it. We'll get to that a little later, but first of all, as well, since my last video, a lot of other commentary YouTubers have also made videos about him. So I thought since Chappie is having a little bit of a popularity spike and everyone is literally talking about him, I mean, he literally went from 6,000 subscribers to about 15,000 in less than a week, surely his new content that he's been posting would be a little bit more reformed, and maybe he'd learnt a thing or two, right? Well, I say we find out, because Chappie actually commented on one of my videos asking for a part 2. So here we go, Chappie, let's see what you got for us.
Up, up, up! Be careful, man. Those cookies want to make you dudes.
Alright, well that answers my question. Seems like Chappie hasn't changed for the better at all. I mean, seriously, a cookie that makes you want to F dudes? How does that even work? Alright, well maybe that was a one-off video, right? Maybe some of Chappie's other recent videos aren't terrible, because that was really not a good start. I don't know why you want me to make a part 2, Chappie, when the patient says this won't hurt a bit, but you're the doctor.
Hey, Doc? My thingy is always up.
Even now?
Not now.
Why? Ain't I hot enough?
Eh?
What about now?
What the hell is this, bro? Oh my god, Chappie, we have not gotten any better since the last video, clearly. Seriously, I mean, surely you'd think Chappie would learn one thing, right? Like surely just, I don't know, maybe stop making sexualized jokes would be a start. Maybe change the about section or something like that. I mean, look at this about section. Again, it's the exact same as the last video. Spreading joy, conquering obstacles, blah, blah, blah. Like, no, you're not. Stop lying, Chappie. POV, Amazon wants proof that your toy didn't arrive. What? No. What are we doing? Oh my god. How can you actually defend this? I don't understand. Like, this guy, again, we'll get to it later. He did all these comments in my comment section, which we're going to talk about. How can you actually defend yourself and your content when looking at this? Seriously, it's just so weird. Even for adults watching this video, like, how can you sit here and actually watch this content? God, bro, this guy Chappie is actually like a virus on the platform, I swear to God.
Whoa, Crappy, you have a really nice room.
Don't mention it.
Wow, even the remotes here are organized.
What? No. What the hell are we doing here, Chappie? Seriously, I thought after all the videos made about you that have literally gone viral, surely you could, like, change even one thing about your channel to make it somewhat good. Like, bro, just one thing. But no, absolutely I feel like this has even gotten worse, to be honest with you. I feel like these videos are even worse than the ones we saw in the first video. Like, bro, how is this even a joke that we're doing on a YouTube video where all the kids' characters are all bright and vibrant, all the sets are all cartoonish, clearly targeted towards kids, and then we've got, like, a vibrator remote that we're using on one of the characters. Like, this just cannot be real. There is no way this channel actually exists. Alright, well, that's just a little bit of an insight to the fact that Chappie clearly hasn't changed, and I don't think he plans on changing. But now for the part that you're really all here for. Chappie actually responded to my video. Now, Chappie saw my video, and we have a lot of comments to look at here. He clearly didn't like my video very much. And look, I would have responded to this sooner, however, I literally just couldn't, because over the last week, you guys might have noticed that I haven't posted any videos at all. Well, that actually wasn't my choice. It's actually because YouTube decided to give me a community guideline strike, meaning I couldn't post videos, do live streams, or make community tab posts for an entire week. So I couldn't even let you guys know that I was gone. And why did they give me a strike? Well, I did a video about a gross Roblox channel, which you guys might have seen, and the thumbnail I used on that video apparently violated their sex and nudity policy, which is completely ironic because the picture I used in the thumbnail YouTube thought violated their community guidelines is the exact same picture that's on the thumbnails of the channel I was reacting to, Bella Plays. But Bella Plays videos and thumbnails are still on YouTube, and from my knowledge, she hasn't gotten any strikes. So please explain to me, YouTube, why am I getting a strike but Bella Plays is completely fine? It literally makes no sense, so it's clearly a false strike, right? So anyways, I then appealed this stupid strike, and guess what? They denied my appeal. So I then went to Twitter to try and reach out to YouTube again because, you know, anyone with a functioning brainstem knows this is a false strike. But the the useless brainlets over at Twitter told me that, you know, they take these decisions really carefully and couldn't do anything else.
Shut your stupid.
Absolutely useless. There was nothing careful about the review on my false strike, otherwise the strike would have been taken down, you dumbasses. But anyways, yeah, so I've now served my false suspension that shouldn't have even happened in the first place, and if I get 2 more community guideline strikes, my entire channel gets terminated, meaning my source of income gets taken away and Glider Guy's wiped off the face of the earth. Yet for some reason we have channels like Chappie Sway doing weird sexualized jokes like we've just seen, which are totally over the top. We have ads on YouTube which are literal prawn that YouTube haven't taken down, but my channel talking about these topics and bringing them to light gets a strike. Yeah bro, glad to see YouTube really cares about keeping the community safe by trying to silence people like me by bringing awareness to these virus brain rot channels. It's absolutely unbelievable. Anyways, that's enough of my little crash out. That's just a little update for those that don't know why I disappeared for a week. It wasn't my fault. It was all YouTube's fault. Anyways, back to Chappie. So basically he responded to my video like I said. Basically he responded in a bunch of really passive aggressive and somewhat angry comments, definitely not approving of the video I made about him. He definitely didn't like it very much. So he started off his little comment spree by responding to one of the guys in my comments section. Basically this guy commented, "Let's make YouTube a better place. Who's with me?" Talking about Chappie. And then Chappie just replied with the laugh crying emojis. I mean, I don't really think you're laughing at this. I actually think you're very butthurt by this comment. Basically now we have this little comment thread here. So this is what this guy said. "Wait, when was the channel saying it was kid friendly because of the animation?" Then Chappie says, "The art style comes from Happy Tree Friends, which is an adult show. It's an animation style which does not belong to any range of age, except the marked by the content you make, which in our case is 18 plus everywhere. This style exists for decades and has been used on multiple adult shows. You guys are not so properly informed. We are 18 plus everywhere. Clickbait, but that's what's okay." I don't know what this guy's saying. So basically Chappie's sitting here trying to defend himself by saying, "Oh yeah, you know, the art style that I'm using is meant for people 18 plus because it's based off another adult show." Bro, it doesn't matter if you say that your animation style is meant for people 18 plus. Yes, the animation style might be based off of an adult show, but bro, you're not using adult characters in your videos. You're using your own characters in your videos which look like children's characters. The point I'm trying to make in my video is that whenever kids scroll through their iPads and scroll through their shorts feed, if they see characters like this, you know, all vibrant and bubbly and oversaturated, they're obviously gonna stop and watch the video and then end up getting completely traumatized by your weird sexual animations and weird sexual jokes. And then there's your about section as well, bro. Like your about section just kind of like your whole channel just looks like a kid's channel. I'm not saying that there isn't a place for making adult jokes, right? Like I understand some people's humor is different, but don't front it like a kid's channel. And now we have an actual comment by Chappie. "We are tagged 18 plus everywhere for years. We don't target a young audience as well. We don't babysit neglectful parents that don't unsee apps properly." I don't really know what this guy's saying. He's not speaking properly, but you know what they say, let them talk, ha ha ha. The passive aggressive tone in these comments is absolutely hilarious. This guy really thinks he's a villain or something. Firstly, Chappie, I want to get this out of the way. Nowhere in your TikTok bio, nowhere in your Instagram or YouTube bio does it say that your content is for 18 plus. Nowhere does it say that. Your entire channel, like I just said, looks like a kid's channel, and you fronted it like a kid's channel. And also, if your content is supposed to be 18 plus, you do know YouTube allows you to age restrict your own videos to people 18 plus. As far as I can see from your entire channel, you haven't done that. You haven't made your channel 18 plus in your actual content. You can do that, but because you clearly target kids in your videos, you obviously don't age restrict your content. And look, I understand as well this guy's saying, you know, we don't babysit neglectful parents. I understand a lot of parents just like let kids go on their iPads for no reason and, you know, don't really restrict what they do. That's obviously a problem, but it is also your responsibility to not front your channel looking like a goddamn kids channel and then having weird sexual jokes in your videos and, you know, like having this weird stuff in your content. That is your responsibility to make sure that your channel looks like, you know, the target demographic you're going for. Which if it's adults, don't have some like cute dogs in your videos and, you know, front it like a kid's channel. Some guy responded to this stupid comment saying, "Nah dude, the art style is an art style appealing for kids, and most of the views from your vids are kids who don't know how to read or pay attention. What do you expect to happen? You should put only not made for kids in your content." That's exactly what I'm saying. I probably couldn't have said it better myself. And then Chappie replied to that guy saying, "That art style comes from Happy Tree Friends, which is an adult show." Blah blah blah, just saying the same copy and paste thing. Again, it doesn't matter because you're not using the characters from Happy Tree. Happy Tree might be an adult show, yes, but the animation style isn't an adult animation style. There's no such thing as an adult animation style. You're using kids characters and it's being fronted as a kids channel. Any human with a brainstem can look at your content instantly. like in the first few seconds without the sexual jokes, and probably sit there and say, yeah, this is probably a channel meant for kids. Anyways, then Chappie starts commenting even more, which, I mean, I don't really know why. Funny for clickbait, you say mainly for kids when it has never been, ha ha ha. Neither catalogued, ha ha ha, plus our biography is a joke itself. Talking about his about section. Chappie, an about section can't be a joke. Are we serious right now? Spreading joy, conquering obstacles, and uplifting minds. If any human sees that, they're gonna think that your channel is meant for kids. Like, no one is in on the joke here. When you make a joke about something, when something in your channel is a joke, I think the idea is that, you know, most people are in on the joke and everyone finds it funny. No one finds this about section funny. No one finds this to be some funny joke. Maybe you should inform yourself more before doing stuff like this. Ha ha ha. But hey, good for you for getting lots of views on this misleading stuff party emoji. How ironic is it that this guy is calling my video about him misleading when your entire channel is misleading, Chappie? What are you talking about? Your channel looks like a kid's channel and then you get all these kids to hear your incredibly inappropriate sexual weird jokes. You are the most misleading channel I've ever seen in my entire life. Anyways, then he goes, anyways, thanks for the mention, laugh crying emoji. We won't even report. This is actually funny and misleading. Laugh crying emoji, laugh crying emoji. Have a nice day, heart emoji. Thank you, Chappie. I will have a nice day. What are you talking about? We won't even report this. Yeah, as you shouldn't report my video. There is nothing wrong with my video. Bro's sitting there acting like he's sparing me by not reporting my video, like there's anything wrong with my video. If anything, I'm sparing you, Chappie, by not reporting your channel. Then he goes, by the way, even if it was misleading, I love this video. Laugh crying emoji, you did an awesome job. Well, you know, I'm glad Chappie likes the video. Maybe Chappie's gonna turn into a Glider Guy fan one day. Who knows, bro? You know, I'm open to it. I wouldn't mind having Chappie in the Glider Guy gang. In fact, Chappie, maybe you can even join my Glider Guy gang Discord server. Top link in the description. You can be an even bigger fan. And yeah, look, that's where Chappie ended up stopping. He didn't make any more comments. He kind of just stopped it there. So yeah, that's it for Chappie Sway today. Click the video on screen right now because YouTube thinks you'll enjoy it, and I'll see you all over there. Subscribe.